It's no secret that many restaurants have struggled to reopen due to losses during the pandemic. But for Alibaba's in downtown Burlington, they also had to bounce back from a fire. Governor Phil Scott responded Monday to reaction about his decision to vaccinate Vermont's BIPOC community. Scott opened up eligibility last week to Black, Indigenous, and people of color over 16, including members of their household. All right, we know Vermonters 75 years and up have been eligible to get the vaccine for about a week now, and among the first Wednesday at the Champlain Valley Expo was 105-year-old Sophie Connors from Colchester. This is not Connors' first pandemic, however. She lived through the 1918 flu pandemic when she was a toddler. We mentioned that part of I-91 was shut down yesterday in Heartland, and now we know why. Troopers say that 66-year-old Gary Starr from Jay was hit and killed after getting out of his tractor trailer that broke down. And a teenager will be arraigned today for manslaughter in connection with a deadly shooting at a hotel in Rutland. The Rutland City Police say 18-year-old Kalik Richardson has turned himself in. Last week, the Vermont Department of Corrections ordered the test of all inmates held at the Tallahatchie County Correctional Facility. The order came after 6 of them tested positive after returning to Vermont. 62 Vermont inmates at the prison have tested negative, 8 refused testing, and 2 tests are still pending. Burlington City Council Public Safety Committee held their first joint meeting with the Burlington Police Commission Thursday to outline how both parties will work together to identify issues in policing. Giving Tuesday, also known as the world's largest generosity movement. Local 44's Courtney Adelman tells us more about what the day means for Vermont organizations who have been hit hard by the pandemic. To some uplifting news, we could all use it this morning. A 9-year-old boy from North Carolina has started customizing Christmas cards with Braille lettering for a fundraiser. Blaine Tolson has that story. Moving on to what's trending, Dwayne Johnson will be putting on the jolly red hat and suit to introduce his second collection of holiday ice creams for Salt and Straw. Yum, I love me some ice cream. Johnson is releasing a 5-pack of boozy-themed ice creams. The governor started his inaugural address by saying that Vermonters were watching a much more simplified event this year, and that's because of the pandemic. Everything's had to change, but that's something we all know too well. The governor also addressed the that powdery kind of snow, not good for snowballs or snowmen. Unfortunately, if you're planning on making a snowman today, probably not going to happen. But very powdery. I'll throw it up so you kind of.
Brittany?
Hi guys, I'm driving the train. This is so cool. Wait, we got to do the train noise. If you could see right here, I'm trying to roll a bagel. This is my first time really doing this. I mean, I will be honest, we did practice a little bit before we went live. I'm not doing so well, but I'm here with Ian and Adam from Myers Bagels. We're celebrating National Bagel Day. And
Wow.
because you're running a marathon every day, don't you need to sleep? Don't you get tired? Oh. And then also, not that he's just running a marathon every day. He's also carrying that 25-pound ball with him as he does it. I mean, it's for a great cause, and hats off to him. I'm impressed. Not many people could do that. Cute. I wouldn't even be mad.
You can't blame the dog.
No.
Look at that microphone. Like, that's not a normal, like, our microphones don't look like that. That looks like a toy.
It looks like a toy. And like I said, if that was me out there in the field reporting, dog came up, I'd be like,
She was probably like holding it up and, you know, kind of waving it around, and the dog was like,
exactly.
It's a toy.
Exactly.
It's her fault.
And I think it's cute. It makes for a great story. I love it. Anyway, would today be a good day to maybe take the dogs out on a walk?